Welcome back to another episode of Halo dBot Viddoc. Today I'd like to talk about the command GameHistory. Let's start off with the help file. It demonstrates quite a few things. As you can see, it has several different options listed: Arena, Warzone, and Custom. Each will bring up the individual playlist and play type. As you can see in the description, this will return game stats, player, and round results in the Arena, Warzone, and Custom matches. All you need to do is enter in the prefix, game history, then a gamer tag, or exclude it if you have saved it to Halo dBot set GT, which stands for gamer tag. As you can see, when you fire off the command, it'll bring up a page of information. It's quite a bit, but it's useful. The play list, the game type, it brings up a Halo Waypoint link, which will bring you to the actual page on Halo Waypoint of that game. Then it'll show you your players, the winning team and losing team, including their KDA, their kills, deaths, and assists. Next up, I'd like to show you a really cool feature about this command. I'm really excited about this, actually, is that you can actually scroll through a history of your games by reacting at the bottom of the game history response. So when you click that button, it goes back in time on your game history. You can look at each round individually just by tapping the reaction button. Another cool feature of this command is the options to look at different game types: Warzone, Custom, and Arena. By entering in the curly brackets, you can customize your search criteria. And you can see here, when you type in Warzone between the curly brackets, you'll bring up a game history of the most recent Warzone game that you played. Also, you can do the same thing for custom games as well. It brings up detailed information about the custom games, but it's limited to the custom games that are listed in the API. Not all custom games have been stored in the API. They stopped documenting that a while ago. Let's take a look under the hood at the code. As expected, this code is pretty complicated and is about 350 lines of code to make this operate. I'm sure I could streamline this down quite a bit. As you can see, I have a couple of for loops that I'd like to get rid of at some point. But I can't seem to find the time to replace that code with a map or filter or anything else that would be functional. Several events get fired when the user requests a game history command. It requests from the API player matches for the game stats and the game ID or match ID, Halo 5 game base variants endpoint, and the Halo 5 maps endpoint. Of course, most of that gets pulled from cache because the bot automatically caches everything, especially metadata, and there's not a lot of refresh on that. So most of that's pulled from memory. Some of it's pulled from live API. Once all the endpoints return successfully, the algorithm begins to build a unique object of player stats, match IDs, game types, map image URLs, and any other data that is useful to building the final message. Once all the hard work is done by the algorithm, it returns a successful message and starts building an embed for Discord to make it nice and pretty looking. We organize it in columns and rows and by player and teams. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, please. I'm curious to get your feedback, especially about the code portion of this video. Thanks for watching. Be sure to click subscribe to watch more Halo dBot videos.